I made it.
We made it. We're back. We're there. We're good. All right, everybody. Let me click over here and get to the comments real quick. Can everybody hear us today? I think we have pretty good signal today, so hopefully everything is going better. So if you can hear us, let us know. Thumbs up. Yes, no.
Hi.
Can you hear us?
Yep. Fancy. Dave did that for us.
Dave did that. So that was just a trial thing. We're trying to test it and see it. That's going to come out live later on. So that was only one time you guys got to see that. So if you saw it then, you got to see it. If you didn't, you're not going to. So
yeah, you get to see it later.
Yeah, you got to see it later. So that was the intro to our crawl. First of all, welcome guys to a wind down Wednesday. I'm getting ahead of myself.
He's a little wound up tonight. I think it's because we haven't done live in a while.
We haven't done live in a while, so I'm glad people are here. We were kind of worried people weren't going to make it today just because it's been a little while since we've done one. So we're back here. We're going to try to do these monthly, depending on what kind of signal we have as we travel out west. So we're going to try our
fingers
best.
Crossed. Fingers crossed. That's all I can say. Tiffany, you're here early.
So we'll go ahead and get into the crawl real quick. It starts Saturday. We've been planning, and here it is.
It seemed like it was so far away.
Yeah, and now it's
right here.
Right here. And we're still not ready. We're not done.
Ready.
We're not ready. We still have a lot of things to do this week to get done. We got some maintenance to take care of. We have some stuff she wants to do still in the back garage. What are you doing, Kate?
Who else has that shirt?
We're not even to that yet.
She says she has that shirt.
Okay, we're not even there. You now need to move all these down so you can't see all that yet.
Oh.
So anyway, crawl starts. Dave and Danny with On Liberty RV are here with us. That's going to head out with us Saturday. We're going to meet up with Ray and Lisa Weinbarger. We're going to meet up with
those D'Angelo's, RVing with the D'Angelo's.
We're going to meet with D'Angelo's, and then we're heading west to our first stop. So we are going to be we're going to try our best to do daily vlogs as we head out.
But there will be a time delay.
There's going to be a time delay. So mark on your calendars, June 14th will be the very first video. So June 14th, you will see us leaving this campground, headed out west.
That gives us time to record some video to, and when I say us, I don't just mean us because we've got some help with that. It gives the people doing that time to get the footage, to edit the footage, and then we have to have internet to put it up. So all those things must fall into place. That's why we're giving ourselves a 2-week buffer. Plus, that way, maybe if we're out boondocking somewhere we've never been before, we're not letting people know exactly where we are the moment we're there. So,
but we will be doing some hints around about. Well, Lisa doing her Instagram post and our Facebook post. We will post a couple pictures here and there. Of course, they will be maybe a day or two behind. So, but anyway, so the crawl is getting ready to start. We're super excited. We have already planned out next year's crawl. It's not done. It's not set in stone.
It's a very rough draft.
Very, very rough draft. So as you guys know, this year is our Western crawl. We're leaving Virginia, headed all the way down to Tennessee to see Tiffany. I'm going to stop with that. And then we're going to head on out west, and we're going to go to
as far as Phoenix.
And then we head up north to Montana, down to South Dakota, and we end in Pigeon Forge. So
we're not going to make it to the West Coast. So for
Western
those of you that
crawl.
might be upset about us saying west, we don't mean the West Coast. We mean
western from
pretty
Virginia.
far west from home.
In 2025, we are starting our zero. I'm calling it 0 to 0. I know it's not 0 to 0.
Call it whatever you want.
We're going to call it 0 to 1, milepost 0 to milepost 1 up in
Maine.
What's it called though? Anyway, everybody knows it. Help me out, but I know it's in Maine. I keep forgetting New Kent, something Kent, Maine. So it's going to be from 0 to 1. So if you're interested in doing that right now, you guys can email us at finduscamping@gmail.com. Just let us know you're interested in it. We'll give you more details. We don't know exactly.
As we
do have our stop. We do have our start. It's going to be in Sun Outdoors, Keys at what date?
Sugarloaf Key, April 2nd through
so
the
it's gonna,
8th.
That's still tentative.
And
It's
I'm
going to
pretty
start
sure
the
the
second.
second is the beginning. I think it's through the 8th.
So we're going to start there, and we're working our way up to our Endless Caverns camp out, which is going to be either the same time we did this year, like the last week of April to the first week of May, or the second week. We haven't locked those dates in yet. So if you guys are interested in the Endless Caverns and you can't make the camp, the crawl, it will be the end of April, the first week of May.
I think the tentative dates were May 29th, 28th through June 4th, I think. But again, that hasn't been set in stone yet either. So there's that.
So we're excited to get these going. We're working on 26, and we'll talk about 26 later, or 26 later once we get these two done. So, but anyway, so we're excited. We're ready to roll. Got everything's in place.
Ready to go.
And you guys are going to see it daily. So you'll see the goods, the bads, the uglies, everything that we got going on. So if there's issues,
just say a little prayer that we don't have any issues. We're not stuck on the side of the road anywhere. No flat tires or anything exciting like that. That's what I'm most concerned about.
All right, so we're going to go through here just a little bit just to see what's going on in here. Joyce here. Joyce is another crawler getting ready to go. Joyce Nichols. She's another crawler getting ready to head out with us next week. Rhonda Kenny's here.
It's fun. It's fun to me that almost everybody over there now you all know one another, which is pretty cool. With the exception of Tiffany, who didn't make it to Endless, so she doesn't necessarily know everybody. And Brian Smoot, who had to cancel at the last moment, doesn't necessarily know everybody. But I think everybody else on there knows everybody. Hey, April.
So, April. Let's talk about her real quick. Then we can do what we were going to do earlier. But most of the people here already know. So there's still people in here that's not talking. So we'll go ahead and we'll introduce now.
Paisley.
We'll introduce you to our new mascot that you're going to be seeing all across the crawl as we take pictures. If she comes. She's not really coming like she's supposed to. So all of you guys that were on Team Lisa for the dog.
Oh, look at that face.
She made it. So April helped us out at Endless Caverns. I don't know if you guys saw her, but this dog was a nasty mess when we picked her up. April helped us get her all cleaned up, and she still looks pretty good. So
yeah, she's nice.
We like to thank April for getting her all
on premises at Endless. But she does think she's a lap dog, so there's that. And she's very vocal, which is not necessarily the best thing. I'm working on teaching her that camping dogs don't bark. But for those of you that had the votes in that were team dog, thanks.
You knew you were going to win.
Won.
Yeah, you knew you were going to win.
I knew I was going to.
But anyway, we'll scroll up here a little bit.
Uh-oh, Starlink will travel with them, so we'll have good signal. That's what he's counting on.
So anyway, Mom and Paul says I have that shirt. So that's what Lisa was showing everybody when she was trying to skip through the Kate Watson. So if you guys were at Endless Caverns, Kate did a phenomenal show for us there. And we're actually on a crawl. We head to Tiffany's. We're going to go see her down in Nashville. So we're going to stop by and see her, spend a little time with her, maybe do dinner with her. And if you guys haven't seen Kate, please, please, please show her some love. Check her out. Go on her YouTube. I think she has a new song coming out Friday, the 31st. So we haven't heard it all yet, but it's going to be a good one. Her dad let some of us hear it at Endless. So it's a pretty good song. So if you guys haven't heard about her, Kate Watson, check her out on YouTube, Instagram, and all that kind of stuff. So
DJ Dan is in the house.
So glad to hear about those last minute crawlers getting to join. Yes,
I
definitely.
know. It's been
awesome. We lost a couple of them, unfortunately. Things come up in life. They couldn't all come. So we had some couple spots taken open.
We had 3 people that had to kick back out and 2 people that took their place. So and one of them, how crazy is this? One couple decided, we just met them at Endless Caverns, and they decided while they were there that they would like to participate. They couldn't be there for the whole crawl, so they're doing from Arizona back to Illinois because they already had prior engagements. But just the fact that last minute they were able to book up, sign in, do the whole thing, and so we're looking forward to that.
That's the good thing about the RV life. You can do stuff like that,
Yeah.
especially if you're full time. You just pick up and you go. So that helped out, and that was pretty cool. So Starlink will travel with us, good, because I may need Starlink one of the times if we're. I think Dave and Danny has Starlink too. So
Yeah,
if
they
my
do.
internet's not working,
We'll be at somebody's place.
maybe your internet will be working. If yours not working,
we'll
maybe
do a
mine will
group
work.
live.
Ooh, we might do that, depending on what time it is.
I don't know
So,
how many of us we can get on the screen at one time, but we'll see what we can do.
and old Danny Lepper on here, DJ Dan. So everybody remembers DJ Dan. He's the one that did the trivia at Endless Caverns, and he used to do the DJ once in a while. But
He still does DJ in here at the campground.
this time I try to give him a couple of days off so he can go and relax. We appreciate everything that Dan does for us at the camp out. So trivia is getting to be a big thing all around. I mean, not just in Dan's thing. Everywhere we go, we see trivia getting busier and busier.
Crazy.
I'm not a big trivia guy because I'm not that smart. I can't answer those questions. So
that's why it's easier when you play in a team. You don't have to be smart. You know things, and your teammates know things. Together,
yes,
you can answer the questions.
So Lisa Mannon is on here now. She is the one that you guys are making all your reservations with when you guys come to the camp out. So we do still have some spots in all 3 locations right now. We're working really hard right now on trying to fill Pigeon Forge. So if you want to come to Pigeon Forge with us in July, please go on our website, go on our Facebook, go on our LinkedIn, Linktree, whatever it is. See where all the information is to come with us.
Or just email us.
Or email us.
Hey, I want to come. What do I need to do? Email us, finduscamping@gmail.com. Also, even if you can't come to Pigeon Forge, maybe you already have a prior engagement, but you know of somebody that you think would enjoy that, please send them the information and tell them about it so that we can try to. Endless was awesome this year. Tiffany, Brian, I'm sorry you guys had to miss it because it was on point.
I don't know if we can top it this year.
But I will say we didn't get to the point we were at this year overnight. So we have been to a campground in Pigeon Forge. We went a few years ago. I think we maybe had 15 people, maybe. So we would like, of course, to have way more than that at Pigeon Forge this year. It's a much bigger resort. They have way more to offer. And we're looking forward to it. My point is, although I'd love for it to be what Endless was, I know that first year out, that may not happen. But we kind of count on you guys to help us fill the
Even if you can't come, share some of our posts that we're posting on Facebook and Instagram. Somebody out there, even like I said, you guys can't come. There's somebody out there that wants to come and wants to join in the fun. And they may become one of our villagers. And later down the road, you guys can camp together also at one of the camp outs. So even if you're not coming, please share it. Let everybody know about it. So
one of your friends might want to come.
Yes, please. If you guys haven't, don't forget to subscribe, share everything on this live. YouTube, Facebook, all of that loves it when you guys share it, talk about it. And while we're on that subject, we became one of the rising creators on our Facebook page.
Who knew?
This week. So thanks to you guys by commenting, sharing, liking the things that you guys do. It's not us. All I'm doing is we're just putting a post out there. It's up to you guys. Right. You guys are the ones that made us a rising creator. It's not us. So we do appreciate every time you guys share it, comment. The comments really do help, guys. So it's engagement. So even if we put a post out there and it's just something that's relevant to you guys and you guys can say something, just talk.
Go ahead, say something or share it.
It makes it bigger and bigger and bigger. And as you guys know, let me put that banner. There it is down in the bottom. The banner going across the bottom, the Finduscamping Villagers. That's the page we're really, really trying to grow now. So if you're not on the Villagers page.
And we have a lot of engagement on that page because you all are talking it up and you all are posting and then commenting on one another's posts.
Yes,
so that's awesome.
Please help us every day, every whatever. Try to post on the Villagers page, get that thing going. If we get it going, then Facebook puts it out there. The Villagers page is for you guys. It's for you guys to talk amongst each other. It's for you guys to show us better campgrounds. It's a product that you've learned that will make our life easier. It's just all around. I'm hoping to build it to make it an awesome page. So please post, share, and tell everybody about the page. John Kenny is here. We all know John Kenny. We really appreciate Kenny's help. We appreciate everybody's help at the Endless Caverns. He's the one that really helped us in the morning, couple mornings. I told Lisa, I said, I don't know if I can get up this early, go get the coffee ready. The last day I said, I don't know if I'm gonna do coffee. I just don't know if I'm
John
gonna
was
do it.
down
I
there.
was tired. I got down there, opened up those doors, and saw John.
He
And
says, I got the coffee started. Do you need me to do anything else?
I was so excited to see that coffee
Thank you.
done. So, John,
you.
thank you. Thank you for all our grill masters that was able to cook all the pancakes, the sausage, and all that kind of stuff that Way Safe provided for us for our breakfast that morning. Yes, thank you. And that's why we believe in you guys as the villagers. So
it takes a village.
Takes a village.
It doesn't matter how much planning we do. It doesn't matter how many things we get lined up in preparation for. It still can't go off without y'all's help. And we appreciate you.
Yep, everybody.
Oh, look at everybody saying hi to Paisley Ray. She's being good now and eating her bone.
So, of course, she's only 6 months old, 7 months now. So I had to get another little camera to put in here as we leave and go somewhere. I got to watch her because she's still in the, as she's doing right now, she's chewing.
And this bone that I got yesterday seems to be a winner. We've always had dogs that as puppies chewed. And I bought the same kind of bones that I used to buy for them. And she destroyed it. I bought it within 10 minutes, gone. Kong toys, toast. So this one seems to be pretty good. She's got a strong jaw, apparently.
So Tiffany, she says she's precious. This was going to be a secret for you, but you found out ahead of time. So
well, because she's on that page on our weight loss group. She's on that group, and we were talking about it. So
Tiffany want to know where you got her.
So here's the backstory on Miss Paisley for those of you that don't know.
Paisley's had 3 names in 6 months.
Paisley was originally purchased by a lady who lived in New York and worked remotely. And so that was great. She was home with her all day long and it was not a problem. And then she got called back into the office and then that was a problem. So she was taking her to doggy daycare all day and, spending a couple hours with her at night and realized that was not working. It was not fair to her. It wasn't a good thing. So she rehomed her to a lady in Fredericksburg who was most excited to have her, probably our age. And she had her for 2 weeks when her mother, who lives in Tennessee, fell and broke her hip. And so she had to leave and go stay with her mother in Tennessee. She didn't know how long she was going to have to do that. And she certainly couldn't take a 5-month-old puppy with her, to be helping her mother get rehabilitated after breaking a hip. So she had to rehome her. So in 6 months, 3 owners, but now she's with us.
She actually had 4 owners for about another week because we had to go take our camper up to the shop and our daughter Emily took her.
Because we had to stay in a hotel. And Emily volunteered without even asking. We were going to take her and just figure out the hotel, make it work. And Emily's like, I'll just take her home and keep her for a couple weeks.
She wanted to keep her. But poor Paisley's had 3.5 families in 6 months. So
we're still learning her name. That's part of why she doesn't come. She does usually at least look up when you call her Paisley, but she was Katie at the last place. For those of you that know us, our daughter-in-law's name is Katie, so that wasn't really going to work. And I don't remember what her name was. I don't remember what the lady said her first name was when she got her. So anyway, she's Paisley, right?
But for all of you guys that really want to know, no, she's not in the bed.
Nope, she sleeps on the floor. She has a bed. She's hot because she's got all that fur. So
which I love because I'm hot, so we keep the room cold.
She'll either lay on her floor with her head on the pillow or she'll lay on her pillow, just depending on how hot she is. So it's all good.
So you will see her in all the videos, in pictures, all that kind of stuff. So Lisa Manning says it's not too hot in July in Tennessee. I don't know where she is, but it's always hot in Tennessee.
She's going to be snow tubing and making snowmen.
I don't know where you
So there is a lazy river at the campground. And I was looking, there's a like a zip line thing. I don't know what you call it. I know it's a zip line, but that's not what they called it. It was like a treetop adventure or something. So I'm pretty excited about that.
So.
Hey, Vargos from the horse farm.
I thought when I saw it over there, I thought it said hi from Vegas.
So what's funny is Jimmy always gets the Vargos confused because in our lawn fertilization business, we have customers whose name is Vargo, and he always wants y'all to be them. All right, guys. 21 watching, only 11 likes. Let's hit it.
We can't see it on our side here because we're streaming through a different program so we can get it on all of the platforms. So if you're not like it and you haven't liked it yet, please like it. I did find out the other day from the berries, if you're on the TV, there is a way to do it to like. So You can like it there, so please like it, give us a thumbs up, share it with all your people, tell people, hey, these people are on live right now. Come check us out. I know we're competing with a lot of things tonight. We have two other YouTubers that we know that are going live at 8 o'clock. But that's not their fault because we're on a different time. And I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. And I think you might want to watch it if you haven't watched the replay, because there might be something special. I'm not going to spoil it because I don't know if it's 100%. But RV Unplugged starts tonight. That's like
catch an episode. You might see somebody you know.
That's like the like Survivor for RV. So if you haven't seen that, check it out. RV Unplugged. Who knows? Lisa might get into that one time. I don't know. I'm not doing it. So it's a great vacation spot to do for all the ages.
Yes.
Great shopping and music. It's my favorite Christmas shop.
We did have a blast when we were in Pigeon Forge last time, and we were only there for just a couple of days. So I will say, when we were there, we thought a weekend would be enough, and I was really wishing that we had stayed longer. So I'm looking forward to being there for more time. I just hope we can get more people there, because the more of us there are, the merrier it is.
So she also said, don't forget Yellowstone North Stop, donate adult socks. So I'll let Lisa kind of describe what's going on.
We're doing a donation when we're at the Sun Outdoors in Yellowstone, or Yellowstone, just outside of Yellowstone. The shelter or food pantry, I guess food pantry, what they need the most is water bottles, and they like I think they're 8 ounce, the little like half bottles, and socks. They're always in need of socks because, like, they get bad weather out there, and if it's cold and wet and your socks get wet, they're wet and you can't do anything about it. So they are always in need of socks. So if you're going to meet us in Yellowstone, you're going to be there and camp out with us there, please bring bottled water and socks, adult socks.
You guys know we are in the Williamsburg campground right now. Dawn Heading said hello there. She's here with us. So if you guys are in this campground or around this area and you want to donate some socks or the little water, don't give me all these big water bottles because I can't carry that.
I can't take but so many cases of water, but I can take a few. But
if you guys want to bring
real
them,
heavy. So if you
want to bring them to us, we can carry them out there to donate.
So if you wanted to run to Walmart or anywhere and just spa, or here in Williamsburg at the outlets, just email or message us. We're going to be around all day tomorrow. We're going home Friday to pick up some stuff before we head out on Saturday morning. But if you're in this area and you want to meet up with us to send socks and or water out west, we will take them. If you are,
I just can't take too much water because we're at our limit of weight. It'll be heavy,
right? Or if you are near any of the places we're going to stop, I guess Tiffany's is probably maybe the easiest because we're going to be there for a couple of days. So if you're in the Portland, Tennessee area and you want to make a donation that we could take with us, you could drop it off at Summer Crest Winery, and you can let me know. I can get you more information about that. So email us or hit us up on, somewhere on social media, because we're going to make the donation while we're out there. So
April says, when it comes to the Kong toys, you want to look for the black one. Is it chewed or regular one? Black or stronger? Yes.
So it's not the Kong toy. So
she did go through a Kong toy.
Well, she did, but it wasn't the Kong. She's okay with. She's not real interested in them. But my son and daughter-in-law gave us. It looks like the Kong, but then it's wrapped in like this heavy fabric, and it looks like an octopus. It's got like these strands of fabric off it. She chewed the fabric right off the top piece of it. The little stringy pieces are still there, but it like pulled it out string by string and left it all over the floor. So anything fabric or cloth or anything, even though it was a Kong, she has 2 Kongs, like the red ones that look kind of like a beehive. She'll play with them, but not much. But I bought her the same nylabone that I used to buy, like the hard nylabone that I used to buy my Westie, who he had pretty sharp teeth. She pulled it apart in chunks.
She also plays with the damn squeaker toys, which is
she
driving me insane. As soon as I get on the telephone, the squeaks. So we had to hide it. So
I don't know where it is, but it's here somewhere. Actually, I think I put it up on the counter where she couldn't get to it.
All right, Mom Paul says that we are up to 14 likes, and there's more than 14 people on here that I can see, and I can only see parts of them. So likes. Give us those likes.
Hall, stop, hang out. So while we're in Pigeon Forge, one of the other things we're going to do one day is roll out, for those of you who are interested, maybe we can like all ride together. We
can't all ride together. There's too many of us.
Well, I mean, instead of taking 8 vehicles, we could pile the same number of people into 4, maybe. Brittany and Cody, who used to be Hitch to Hitch, now our Hall's Top Hangout because they have the coolest little campground. I can't wait to go see it. They have little A-frame cabins, and they're not too far from Pigeon Forge. So we're gonna. I know of a specific group of us that's going, but anybody else who's with us in Pigeon Forge is welcome to tag along and check them out. Not for RVs, but to go and camp for the weekend in a cabin. There's lots of trails nearby, all kinds of fun stuff to do. Pigeon Forge isn't too far away, so if you haven't already, you should go check them out.
We've been to Pigeon Forge, so if anybody else is on here that's been more than once or twice that we have, if there's something that you guys think is super, super cool to go see or go do, please let us know in the chat so we can check it out. We're there a week, so we got a couple things we want to see. So we've been to the Titanic, we've been to the most of the restaurants. There's a couple other small attraction places we've been. We did
those little coaster things
little
that you like
yeah.
sit on. So much fun, especially at night, because at night you can't see where you're going.
So if there's something else that you guys know of that you think we really, really need to see, please put in the chat so we can write it down so we can check it out. I don't want to miss anything that's really cool. So yeah, Cody says they're about 45 miles from the campground, 45 minutes from the campground. So we'll check it out. Kenny
Collins.
It can handle the weight.
Carla, can you take care of him, please?
It'll handle the weight. Being overweight in the camper is where we are. We're full time. We have a lot of stuff in here. We
don't all have those big trucks like you do. Kenny.
Well, it's still going to handle the weight. But we are completely loaded because I don't want to have to buy a lot of stuff as we're going out and about, as we're driving across country. So I don't know, what if we run out of toilet paper or paper towels, or what if we run out of whatever halfway
what he
through?
means by toilet paper is because we like a certain kind and it's the Sam's brand. And what if there's not a Sam's near where we are? That's what it boils down to.
So we're trying our best to pack tight as much as we possibly can in here to have everything we possibly need out there. So it has nothing to do with the Chevy. The Chevy's doing fine. The Chevy's pulling it. No issues. Now, you do have a pretty truck. I'll give you that.
Yeah. It's very pretty. Hatfield. Oh, am I too fast?
Yeah. So Dawn says she hates those things. My dog plays a squeaky. Yeah, it's just irritating. So.
My dog at home will pick them up. She more likes the crinkly, the ones that sound like there's a piece of plastic or a plastic bag inside. She likes those. But this one destroys the outside of those too. So she's bones are in her future because she needs something that's.
So I don't see Tyler on here, the main one that kept begging me to get a dog and begging me to get a dog and begging me to get a dog. Now I got this dog and it squeaks and it barks and it makes noises and it's like. And for somebody who didn't want a dog, I'm the one every morning to take her out in the mornings when she has to do her business, the number 2 business.
She does number 2 business more than once a day.
I know, but I get it every single time.
Every morning. I get it every night. You'll be okay.
It's not my dog.
Yeah. I have pictures to prove otherwise.
Not my dog. Lisa says to try out Hatfield McCoy dinner. We're going to do that one time.
Pirate dinner show. That might be fun.
So we'll be working on some of these things, trying to get that narrowed down as we do our crawl. We'll see if we can't get a couple of things.
That was the other thing. Racing the kids will like the go-karts. Yeah, there's going to be lots to do in Pigeon Forge for the kids. They're going to love it. And we're going to have quite a few kids. It's not going to just – so it's going to be – y'all's grandkids will be there. The Berries are going to be there. Tyler, what's their last name? Hopkins, they're going to be there with their 3. So we ought to have enough kids that we can do a lot of fun. I mean, go-karts are good for all ages.
Yeah, but we get kicked out of go-karts all the time.
We can't do the big ones. We can do family-friendly ones.
We always get kicked out of go-karts. Joyce says, Mike says, Big Bird Mountain in Pigeon Forge. I never heard of it. Oh, what did I say, Big Bird? I must be thinking of Sesame Street. Bird Mountain in Pigeon Forge. I never heard of that.
I'll have to check that out. Oh, and Lisa Mannon says she'll check for group discounts. So as we get a little closer and we know how many people we're going, we'll start putting that on the page, different places to go and see who's on the list.
So that's funny you said that, Brian. I called John Kenny.
No, he called Kenny
Collins and asked him if he saw that. He said he didn't have any idea what I was talking about. And then I said, he said you passed the fire truck and about blew his doors off. He knew exactly what I was talking about. So he knew.
You can't hide in that big rig, that big truck, everything looking the same. Yeah, we've got to get over to see the headings before we leave. We could put all kinds of water in Zocs in their underbelly. We'll have to do that tomorrow. because we're going to be gone all day Friday. Tomorrow, Dawn. It's a date. I don't know when, but we'll stop by sometime.
Yes, I am a good man, but I still don't like to do the cleanup.
Whatever. You'll be fine.
She's a pretty good dog. So, let me go out. Let me go out here and tell everybody, because I know I kept saying I didn't want a dog. I don't want a dog. I don't want a dog. I like dogs.
She's a sweet girl.
I like dogs. I just like your dog and your dog and your dog. I'd rather be the grandparent or the uncle or the aunt, or well, I guess I'm not an aunt, but I'd rather do that than have my own dog, because when I go somewhere for 3 or 4 hours, I don't have to rely on the cameras seeing what she's doing.
You just have to teach her to behave. She can go with us most places. Most places are dog friendly nowadays. Hey, Woody Smith. Woody's the one that's going to join us at the horse farm. Yep. You don't know what you're signing up for, but it's going to be fun. So, Bird Mountain.
I mean, what to check that out.
Is it just a mountain, or are there actual birds involved? Sounds like a stupid question, but like it could be like one of those things you walk through with all the birds. That would be cool.
Well, we got a couple more people on here.
And Pigeon Forge. All right, Woody.
We had a couple more people signed up that came online while we were talking. So what people are doing right now is they're giving us some ideas of what to do when we're in Pigeon Forge. So if you guys been to Pigeon Forge, please comment below. Tell us what you think we should go see and what we should go do. We've been there a couple of times, but we just haven't seen every single thing there. So.
Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say something, and I don't think I'm giving out too much personal information, but for those of you that know or met Miss Shirley, the lady behind the camera at Endless Caverns, and her husband, Carlos, they could use your prayers, because Carlos, while trying to level or something with their RV, his hand got caught in something, and he lost 2 of his fingers. So he is okay, and he is recovering well. I've talked to Shirley, but they could use your prayers, because it's going to be, hard thing for him to go through and get used to. So for those of you that met him and know them, I just want to put just a little bit of information, not too much, but they could use your thoughts and prayers.
So that just tells you guys, as many times that they've been RVing, many times we've been RVing, take everything for granted, because you just never know. And all they were doing is either hooking or unhooking or getting set back up or whatever they were doing. Something you do every single day when you go camping, but you just don't think about it. So everybody out there, please, especially now it's camping season,
be careful.
We're out there getting ready to do this big, long travel day, a couple travel days. We don't want anybody getting in a hurry. We want everybody to be hooked up safely, check everything, and get out there and have a good time. So please, while you guys are camping, be careful. The things that you think that you do every day.
Check and double check.
The things you guys think you do every single day, it's habit, and you just don't think about it, and you can get hurt real easy. So if everybody be careful out there, please be careful. So Lisa says, actual birds, different kinds, and it's up a big mountain. We have
I did not know y'all had a macaw.
Oh, golly day.
You've got a big bird. The bird must not travel with y'all then. Because I know you have the puppies. Okay, Lisa, do you still have puppies available? Because Lisa Mannon and her husband have a Japanese crested hairless. I think that's the right order to say those words in. And they have puppies. And I think she had a couple
said yes,
left.
So that must be the one she's got.
So if anybody's interested, you could talk to Lisa about that. I don't know any details other than I know she still had, I think she said 2. So
she's selling them for $100,000 a piece.
I don't have any idea how much they cost.
So whatever she gets over what she's asking, all the rest of the money comes to us.
I don't know anything about it. I just know she had puppies and she was trying to get rid of them, but I did not know that she had a macaw. So that's crazy too.
We're learning more and more about you, Lisa.
Is your macaw at least nice? Because we know somebody else that has one, and it is mean. It will bite you.
I'm not a bird fan.
And their beaks are pretty powerful.
No.
Anakista?
I don't even know what that is. So
I don't either.
Maybe that's something in Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge?
But never heard of it. Penny says, I believe there are scenic drives through the Smoky Mountains like Cades Cove nearby. We're always looking for more places to drive.
Well, but some of our people have Anarchista as a theme park in Gatlinburg. Some people will have motorcycles. I think Penny and Butch have a motorcycle, don't they? So might really be, not that it's not pretty in a car, but growing up on the back of a motorcycle, some places are way more fun and way cooler on the back of a bike. So for those of you that may have your motorcycle along with you, might be a fun drive.
So either Brittany or Cody said we have
Okay.
whitewater rafting 10 minutes from us if anyone's interested in doing that when y'all come to visit.
I've never done that.
We've always wanted to try that.
I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not afraid of the water. I know how to swim. Whitewater rafting makes me a little nervous, but I want to do it.
Maybe whoever's on here, Brittany or Cody, if you guys can get in touch with us, let us know some details on it. Maybe we'll see if we can get that one day.
And Jeep trails.
But if it's only 10 minutes from your place, I have to take Paisley there to your house. So somebody's got to watch her. I can't.
And a short hike to a swimming hole.
Well, you keep going too far. So Lisa said her macaw just laid an egg this week, and I'm worried my house was
a little fertile. Wow.
So what he says, tail of the dragon, which is funny because we go up to
Park Place Drive-In.
Yes. So if you guys, first of all, let's talk about Park Place Drive-In real quick. That's a Harvest Host. So if you guys are Harvest Host members, it's a awesome place to go if you're ever near Marion, Virginia. It's on the west side of Virginia.
Easy in and out.
If you guys saw the post I had up there, that's our camper sitting there. If they had a movie, it would have been perfect. We could have sat on our deck and just watched a movie. So,
and I think they might have movies more than just weekends during the summer, but we were there kind of before season started.
We would really like you guys. I never went to a drive-in movie in my life, but I think they're pretty cool because of what they are.
Such a sheltered childhood.
And they're coming back. This one's having a little bit of trouble with the city, the county, whatever it is you guys want to call it out there. They're trying to
give them a hard time.
They're trying to do some things through there to slow them down and shut them down. So it's just politics. So if we can show some love to that place,
they'd appreciate it.
Go over there. Tell them we sent you.
It's
just tell
right off of 81, like maybe 5 minutes, if that, off 81. And it's easy in, easy out. It's gated. So you pull in, you can park your camper, you can leave, go grab dinner somewhere. There's a cool little old downtown area. So we went down there the evening we were there and checked it out. And during the season, when they're open, out in front of the movie theater, kind of like their office and their store, is an ice cream shop. But it was not open when we were there.
If you see the Facebook post that I said talking about the live, I tagged them in that. The Instagram is tagged. So check them out if you guys are Harvest Host members. Show them some love over there. Let's keep them in business. There's not many old businesses left open anymore.
But there are a couple that are Harvest Hosts. But all the ones I've seen were not nearby. So it was kind of cool to have one on our route. So
Lisa also said
Gatlinburg's
what 25 minutes away, so we can do a day trip, different things to do. Blake Shelton's Bar Restaurants, Gatlinburg. I think we went there and saw that part. Whitewater rafting. Mom Paul said they're in for whitewater rafting, and evidently we're talking to Cody, so we can definitely get a trip planned out there and get a head count on how many want to go a week out. We'll be getting out. We'll get with you about it. Okay.
When it gets closer. And did you see somewhere up here that Derek Berry said he thought he needed to buy a motorcycle for the trip? I'm pretty sure that's not going to be a thing, Derek.
You already had one of those.
I'm just assuming that it's Derek and not Autumn. But I'm pretty sure that I'm safe on that. And I'm also pretty sure she's going to tell you no. Okay.
No sticks, no bricks.
Oh, hey guys.
How are you guys doing? If you guys don't know No Sticks, No Bricks, go check them out. They're pretty cool people.
I think y'all are in Indiana, right?
Yeah. Indiana, somewhere up there. You guys are living a dream like we are up in Indiana. We get it. We understand. So hopefully you guys get all fixed up straight and all that kind of stuff up there. So, but yeah. The Sky Bridge. We might do the Sky Bridge when we go out to the Grand Canyon.
We're not on that side.
Well, we can be that side, though. We can go. Somebody's afraid of the Sky Bridge over there in the Grand Canyon. She's afraid to look down over it. But don't forget, She's the one that when she backed me up to the edge of Gooseneck State Park, about that far from the edge, dropped the gate down, stood on the gate, and then we found out the bolts on our toy hauler had 1 out of 4 bolts left.
See, I was feeling safe. Actually, I was safe. It was all good. Hey, destination full time. Six no bricks. Yeah, they're loving Indiana. Indiana is beautiful, though.
It's better this time of the year. Usually we go up when it's snowy, cold, nasty.
They actually joke and say that we bring the bad weather.
But it's funny, we actually do. A lot of
Usually
times we go
it's
up there,
snow.
so.
Last time it was tornado warnings and rain. So just thank God. I guess we're not there with you.
So who on here, now that we got a lot of people on here now, how many people have been up to the RV capital of the world up there in Goshen, Elkhart, Indiana area? The Amish, we love watching Amish, especially this time of year. We'll go through there and you'll see, the 5 or 6 draft horses pulling the
plows.
The plows. They actually do it the old way. And it's just in this time.
Now's the time. There's all the baby horses.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
All the baby cows.
Yeah. So Lisa loves going up. I'm not going to say loves going up there this time of year because we've been up there so much, but she loves going up there and seeing all the babies. And I don't know if you've ever seen a baby horse, but their legs are about that long and their kneecaps are about that big around and their bodies are still big and they look like they're getting ready to fall over. So
they look like, how German Shepherd puppies, their ears look too big for them for a while. That's kind of how the horses look when they're babies. Their legs and knees look way too big for themselves. Hey.
How do you keep your dog entertained?
She wants water because her bowl's empty. So
you give her a bowl with nothing in it.
No, it was full.
Are you done now?
She's done. She's turned her bowl over. Or they're playing
Mexican
train.
You may or may not be. So is this a 50-50 chance that
because Destination Full Time said they are.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people up in Indiana right now. I know there's 1, 2, 3, probably 6 or 7 of us that we know that are up there enjoying the beautiful weather in Indiana and the beautiful
I'm sure it is nice right now though. Grass
but do us
green.
a favor. If you guys are there, if you haven't stopped there, go by the donut crack, the
Rise and Roll.
Donut. The Amish crack. Get a donut up there. Run by everything's going blank. Yoder's. Get you some meat and cheese. Every time we go up there, we stock the refrigerator with meat, with cheese, and we stock the freezer with meat. So it's fresh meat hanging in the back. They cut it for you right there. It's some of the best meat we ever had. So if you guys haven't been there yet, go check those 2 places out because you'll love it up there. About 100%.
Yeah. It's 100% chance.
50%. Yeah, 100%. What did she say? Barry said we went last year with Amish here at home, so it's seeing them in India. I wasn't surprised. Yeah, but it's a little, to me, even my mom lives in Pennsylvania, so we see them there. When you're up in that area, it seems like it's even more of them.
I think it's a more densely populated Amish community. I think I said that correctly.
Will do. Destination says
going to
Yoder's. So
love Yoder's.
Lisa loves buffalo meat, and they have some great buffalo there. I get the ribeyes, the cheese. Like I said, there's just so.
You got to get the garlic cheese curds.
I don't know if you guys.
No, ranch cheese curds.
I don't know if you've been there before or not, but they give you these little buggies.
Yeah, the little shopping carts. I don't know who they think.
I have seen many people go up there with 2 shopping carts, 2 of them.
I think I need a Sam's size shopping cart.
It's funny because people will go up there. Our friends will call us and say, when are you going back up to Indiana? Well, I'm here.
Or are y'all in Indiana? Are you going when you go? Can you get me this, and this? So we do.
So we'll go back to they don't. If you want ham, they don't know what country ham is. So we'll go back to the country ham and the stuff there.
It's like a Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, maybe North Carolina, South Carolina kind of thing. If you get far out of that, people don't know what country ham is. I think Maryland maybe has it.
So no sticks and bricks. You guys need to come to some one of our campouts. We have 5 left this year. If you get out of Indiana, you guys need to come down. Destination Full Time, all you guys, and you guys need to come to our campouts. We have, like I said, out west, Pigeon Forge, and we have one that's already full. That's our boondocking one, and we still have one left in during Thanksgiving down in the Keys. So,
Keys.
if you guys
So
want
what
to
could
come
be
to one
wrong
of
with the
those,
Keys at Thanksgiving?
come visit us at one of the campouts. We'd love to see you guys down there. Only time we see you guys basically is when we're at the RV shows.
Yep, that's it. Because our timing's not good. We're not in Indiana at the right time. That's all good though.
I think your dog sees something.
Her reflection. She sees herself.
So, you guys, anybody else have any questions about the crawls or the campouts? Because that's what we're going to do most of our talking about is what we've learned, what we've gotten, how we got to where we are with the campouts, what we're going to do on the next couple campouts. So, is there any questions? Anybody have any questions about the crawl or the campout?
Silence.
Come on, guys. No silence now.
Everybody left. They're all still there.
So we still have quite a bit of people on here, still not a lot of likes. So if you can, real quick, before we get off here in another couple minutes, please give us a thumbs up, like it, share it, whatever you guys want to do on here. Remember, if you guys want to see what we're doing on this crawl, we will be videoing every single day, all the way across and all the way back. So you're going to see the ins and outs, the goods and the bads, the happies, the smiles.
Hopefully it's lots of goods, very few bads. It's going to be fun, if nothing else. So we use innovative tolling solutions for our toll transponder, which is directly linked or directly tied to Open Roads, the fuel card that we use. The Open Roads toll transponder. So we had an Easy Pass for Virginia. I mean, it's not just for Virginia. There's like, I don't know, 19 states or something.
19 states.
And then when we went to Florida one year, we quickly learned that the Sun Pass did not participate with that, but they did participate with an E-Pass. I don't know that it had any more states other than it just added the Sun Pass to it. So we switched and got an E-Pass. And then when we go somewhere we've never been before and we get to a toll, I'm always trying to Google really quick. He's like, is our Easy Pass or does our E-Pass work here? Does it work here as we're coming close to the
Derek,
the toll lane?
If you guys can put the link on there for our link tree, our toll responders on there. Toll transponder.
Okay, and then so this one you do have to buy the transponder, and there is a annual fee. I believe it's $24. Don't quote me on that, but it works in the entire continental U.S.
The lower 48
doesn't matter. If you are in the lower 48, it works. And the other good thing is, and we've only had this happen, I think, once or twice with our Easy Pass, that we've gone through and like it didn't pick up. And so you get the ticket in the mail that says you owe, I mean, it's not a ticket, but you owe, this amount of money, which is fine, except with your Easy Pass, a lot of times you're getting a discounted rate, and without it, then you owe even more. And if you're like me and you have to spend a lot of time on the phone, on hold, waiting to get the right person to take care of your problem, who ended up, I think the last one I got said, sorry, we can't do anything about it. You have to mail a check. So there's that. With this toll transponder, what you're paying for and your annual fee is if you get one of those nasty grams, or if it doesn't read for some reason, any correspondence you get, you send that. We have a person that you call and you send everything to them, and they get in touch with the state or the county or whoever, wherever the toll is, and they take care of that for you. So you don't have to deal with that at all. You have your own concierge service.
So the good thing about it also is when we did the Easy Pass, they told us we had to have an Easy Pass for just the truck if we didn't have the trailer. And if we had the camper with us, we need to have a separate one. So we had to carry two of them. So this one, you give them your truck, your trailer information. You have all that kind of stuff. You never have to worry about. You have one pass up there. It does all 48 lower states. You don't have to worry about checking to see if you're in, out, or anything like that. And like she said, if you get something wrong, something happens, they take care of it for you. So,
and I think we ordered ours. It came within like a week. It was at the house.
So it's right here. They just posted it on the link tree.
And it's tiny.
Yeah, you can't.
It's only like this big.
So everybody we're working with, any discounts you want, Trip Wizard, More Ride, RV Life, our Life is Trip Wizard, the toll, to get your open roads, everything that everybody we work with is on our link tree right there. So if you guys want to go there, it either help you save money or it's the link to get you to where you need to go. So we really like it. It's been helping out a lot. It's been great. Joyce says, how much pantry stuff do I need to pack? How hungry are you? We don't know really the answer.
I'm pretty packed, but we're going to have to hit grocery stores along the way. I figure at the places where we're there 2 or 3 days, we can hit the grocery store. Places that we're there overnight, we probably won't really have time. And then I know one night we're spending in the Cabela's. There's a Sam's next door, so we could hit that. Yeah. No, I wouldn't worry too much about groceries, Joyce. We'll be fine.
Is there going to be a potluck meetup? We're still working on.
There will absolutely be a potluck, John Kenny. I don't know the date yet because, as Lisa Manning quickly pointed out, I'm working on the agenda.
There's the link tree there.
I'm gonna have a bit of time driving here in the next few days, so pretty sure I can nail down a somewhat decent agenda.
So Autumn says, just got home from work, so I'm catching up. I have a bag of dog toys.
Oh boy!
No. She's just not teething anymore. She might be entertained by.
Yes, I have thought about a deer antler. We'll see. I'm hoping once she gets out of this puppy stage, maybe it won't be so bad.
What 2 states doesn't it cover? It doesn't cover Alaska?
Hawaii.
I was wondering if she can pick that up. So it covers all other 48 states, just not Alaska and Hawaii. So no matter where you are in that little Hawaii point over there, it will cover everything there. So you don't have to worry about checking to see if it covers you. So you're good to go. Well, that pass sounds great. I got like 5 of these. Yeah, it's just we used to have the same thing. I was always nervous. It's like when you go through it and she said, yeah, it's going to work. And I go through, the thing goes up. It's like, whew, made it. Or if they don't have one of the arms, when I got there, it said paid. It's like, yes, we made it through. So the scariest part is the ones that don't have, the tunnels. It just has 4 lanes. You just go through and you see it, take your picture and you just smile and go, hope that paid. And then we just, we have to check the mail all the time and go, I wonder if that made it now. I don't have nothing to worry about. I'm good to go. We have our own person. Tara Rape is part of the open roads. She takes care of that side of it too. So we have a great connection with her. If I have an issue or a problem, I basically just call Tara and say, hey, can you check this for me? Because something didn't work.
Everybody has it. It's part of the thing. So like everybody has that concierge service.
Let's also make it YouTube official. Derek Berry does not have my blessing to get a new or used motorcycle. He needs to become one with a new electric scooter. He has his little electric scooter.
He does have his electric scooter. And while I totally understand the no motorcycle, he's going to look kind of funny cruising down those mountain roads trying to catch the scenic view on his scooter. Maybe you can just ride in the car, Derek.
Maybe we should that's some good content right there. I want to see you on your scooter going down the tail of the dragon. Ying. So I think that's going to be you. No sticks, no bricks sounds much better. Yeah, it is much better. We've been through Uni, Easy Pass, Sun Pass, E-Pass, that pass, all the passes. So this just one little pass. It hides up there. It's done. You don't have to worry about it. So yeah. Like I said, if you guys are interested in it, link tree's right there. Also, we saved on our open roads, one of the trips we made, it almost went down 60 cents a gallon, guys, with our open roads. Yeah. So if you have a truck that's diesel powered, if you don't have an open roads card, you need to get an open roads card. It has saved us so much time and money. And don't get me wrong, I get it. I understand if you're just pulling your truck around, some of the, Sam's or your local mom and pop Costco's might be a little bit cheaper. But when you're pulling that camper, it's so much easier to go into a big truck stop like a Love's. Pilot doesn't work with them, but Love's. And you can physically go on the app and you can see what the price is that's showing up there. Yeah. And you can see exactly what you're going to save. So I know for a fact it was over 60 cents on one of the stops that we did. And I was getting 50 gallons, guys. So that's a ton of money saved.
It was at this Love's right here. So currently, because this one's not too far from us, on our way out when we leave Saturday, we'll stop here. Currently, the price on the pump is $4.13, and the discounted price is I can't ever get in front of the camera. You'll see it.
Discounted price is $3.25.
So right now, and you don't pay for an open roads card; it's free. It just debits out of your account, just like if you were using your debit card. And in addition to that, if you go to the truck lane and you have anybody can go to the truck lane and get fuel, so there's that. But if you're just using like a debit or credit card, you're gonna have to go inside to pay at a lot of them, which means you're blocking the pump, you're pulling up, you're going inside, you're telling them you're going to get fuel. Most of the time you have to give them a dollar amount. So you have to be like, oh, well, we'll say 300. Then you go back out and get your fuel. And then if it's 200, then they only charge you 200. And if you want a receipt, you have to go back in and get your receipt. With your open roads card, you swipe it at the pump, you fill your tank up, you pull up just like the trucks do. If you need to run and go to the bathroom, no. You do that, and at the end of the day, you will get an email, a receipt, if you will, in your email that says, "This is how much fuel you got. Here's what your discount was. Here's what we took out of your account, whatever account you have linked to it." So, and you don't have to go inside. So there's all those bonuses that kind of come along with it on top of your saving money. So I prefer to go to Lowe's.
We don't go to Lowe's for gas.
Love's. Stop, Paisley Ray.
I love my dog.
I like Love's. For me, it's kind of like Chick-fil-A. I know what I'm going to get. 99% of them, they're friendly, they're clean. We have been to a couple that were not quite up to Love's standards, but Love's is more expensive. However, if I use my Open Roads app, it ends up being less or the same as everybody else in town. So we use our Open Roads all the time, and I try to go to Love's if I can.
So now we'll get off our soapbox.
That's my 2 cents worth, but I don't understand if you don't have an open roads card, why you wouldn't, if you have diesel.
Kenny, and you can't get deaf? We get deaf. Hope you meant can, because we get deaf all the time.
Oh, yeah. We get deaf. Or DEF, as some like to call it. Oh, Derek's going to wear his full leather, his boots, and a helmet.
Content will be made in Pigeon Forge, I think, if Derek's going to go out there with this.
Are you going to wear all this on your scooter, Derek?
Yes.
I want to see that.
I hope you have more on than just a full leather boots and helmet.
Whoa. Yeah, for sure. For sure. It's the family channel.
It is family.
I know. His kids might be watching. Your daddy's always going to be fully clothed.
They're probably all asleep.
Or his motorcycle. Paisley Ray. You're cruising for a bruising, kid. That's what you're supposed to do.
Oh, no discounts on DEF. Yeah, that may be
no
true.
Discounts.
But I'm going to tell you something I've learned about DEF fluid. You go to Walmart, you go to Home Depot, you go to Lowe's, wherever it sells, or your Advance Autos, whatever it sells the DEF fluid. There is a shelf life on DEF. And I've had problems with old DEF before. It gels, it gets bad, it doesn't last. We've had to take our truck in the shop twice by using the box DEF. Because what happens, it's not like your milk, where when the guys stock the shelves, they pull the old stuff up, put the new stuff in the back. They just push it back and push it back and push it back. And you go up, there's not a date. I haven't seen a date on there. So we go up there and we grab it and we pull that DEF down, and it's a year or two old. At least when you get it from the truck stops, it's fresh.
I'd say it's pretty fresh because they're going through a lot of it. And it may not be discounted, but I think it probably at the pump ends up being cheaper than it is if you buy it by the gallon at the store. Is cheaper.
So anyway, guys, we pushed our hour here. Don't forget to follow us along on all of the social medias.
It's not because it's a show.
Yes. Follow us around all the social medias because we are going to be sharing everything that we do out there. I'm trying my best not to do a lot of editing on this, so it's going to be raw. There's going to be...
Does that mean there's going to be bleeps?
Who knows? It might be a bleep if something happens and we don't want to happen. So I don't have time to do a lot of editing. So it's just going to be basically, we're going to take it off the GoPro, the drones, the cameras, this one,
and he's going to have help editing. Dave's going to help him edit. So
it's going to be raw. So it's just going to show you guys what we're seeing out there. Hopefully we can build enough interest that more and more of you guys can want to go on the 2024 or 25 and 26 crawl with us. We want to build that community. We want to be able to travel with more of you guys.
Well, and even if you can't go with us on a trip, you may see something in our travels that sparks an interest of something that you want to go visit, and maybe you've been looking for an excuse to go out west, and this could be it.
So we are going to stop at a corner of,
yeah, we're all going to stand on the corner.
Stand on the corner. We've done that twice now.
We're going to Roswell. We're going to Graceland. We're going to do lots of fun stuff.
As we film this stuff, like she said, it's kind of like going to Google Sheet and going to Google Images or going to Google Videos, whatever, and seeing it. You're going to see us there. So we're going to try to show you what we see out of our own eyes, where we see and what we see. So if it's something you guys really want to try and see, we can at least do something for you so you can kind of get ideas of what you're going to see. So make sure you guys follow us around, and hopefully let's just for instance, let's just see what state we're going to be in a month.
Today's the 29th.
So
it's the
Snake River area. We're going to be in Montana, not near Montana Idaho area. So we'll see if we get good enough signal there. We'll come back on live. Of course, we'll be on.
Oh, we'll be on
a different time
Mountain
zone.
Time.
So we're still going to do it at 8, but that'll
Pacific
make it
time.
5 o'clock there for us over there probably. So
you might be 3 hours behind. So there's that.
So follow us around, guys. Share all these posts. Help us grow this crawl and these campouts. Don't forget, if you guys want to get us some socks, get us some water, take up here to Yellowstone for them. We're going to do something else in Pigeon Forge, the same thing. But yeah, follow us around, and
until next time.
Next time you find us camping.
Safe travels, y'all.